Hi everyone, Cindy Squirrel here. Well, Bob and I are on a little bit of adventure. We're on Highway 17, and I've never been on this side of Ontario. This is amazing. We're driving along, I think it's the Great Lake Huron, I'm not sure. But this plaque stands approximately at the halfway point of the Trans-Canada Highway, which runs from St. John's, Newfoundland to Victoria, BC. Now that's amazing. Like, we're in Ontario, and I wouldn't think this would be halfway, but look at how many miles there are in just Ontario. We're a big province. 1,453 miles of the trail is in Ontario. So I'll take you on our little daycation here on Highway 17. Chippewa Falls, it's called. That's where we are now, Chippewa Falls. It says 1925, Dr. Perry Doolittle was the first Canadian to cross Canada by car. He drove 500 miles of his journey using railway wheels fitted to his car where there were no roads. Isn't that amazing? We've got some old pictures here. Chippewa Falls. And there's a picture of his Model T4 that the guy drove from Halifax to Vancouver. Wow, in 1925. Here depicts a spot where one of the group of 7 sat and painted one of the famous paintings. I'm not sure if everyone knows about the group of 7. There were 7 Canadian artists that painted landscapes, but the trees have grown in, so they really didn't have a view from this spot nowadays. But you can hear the falls, you just can't see them anymore. Well, there's the falls there, and Bob said when he was here last, it was coming over this rock there. Beautiful. I just noticed this rock down here. Oh my gosh, I'm dying laughing. It says Trinket and Me in 03. And then you see there that he went down and wrote Me Alone in 04. Oh, Bob stopped off at a nice rest area. Look at the sandy beach all the way there. I said the wrong lake. We're in Lake Superior, and right now we're in Batchewana Bay. Just look at that. And look at how far the sand goes. Just beautiful. Sorry if there's a bit of wind. Look at the mountain range over there. You can see it. There we go. The background. Just beautiful. Another beautiful view, and then I look down and there's all these and beautiful sow thistle, and you can tell it's sow thistle because you turn the leaf over and there's no spines on the back. So it's sow thistle. Pin cherries are just loaded there. It's just beautiful. So this is the site of, this is the bay at the Edmund Fitzgerald. If anyone's ever heard about the Edmund Fitzgerald. Almost got into the bay. It's beautiful that they have all these plaques here for you to see. Stop and admire. And now we're in Agawa Bay. Still Lake Superior. Our U.S. friends are over there somewhere. Can't see you. Bob says that this is Gitchigumi. That's what the natives call Lake Superior. We're in Wawa now. And I was asking Bob, I wondered why in Wawa, why two of my great uncles moved from Cochrane to Wawa. Well, there's my answer. Gold mining. So my other uncle in the 50s came up here. Bob, how do you pronounce the river again? Michipicoten. And his job in the late 50s was he had to snowshoe up this river and check on all the powerhouses. And you'd be out, he said, by himself, snowshoeing up this river, and you had a stick in front of you checking to make sure there was no ice that you were going to fall through. So that was the late 50s. And he met the love of his life, and they got married up here, and then they moved back down south. So here again in Wawa, it says this highway's construction from St. John's to Victoria, BC, between 1949 and 1970 was a great feat of engineering, linking the provinces of this vast country. Here in 1960, near the halfway point. And they've got this beautiful Canada goose. Oh my gosh. Beautiful Canada goose. Look at that piece of rock they brought to put it on. Wow. Just another information plaque at the Goose in Wawa. And Bob and I were saying, how did they ever make this road it through all this hard rock? Well, for 15 cents a day, work 10 days, you get a whole $1.50. Wow. Oh gosh. I'm going to scan up and let you see the view. Wow. Here's one of the Wawa's POWs in World War II. And the Germans were put into camps here. But they loved it here. And they stayed. It says 38,000. And here's a picture of the camps. One of the camps. Here. The size of those logs. There's this beautiful picture of this native woman with her basket of blueberries. And her story, she's the one that found the gold. And wasn't that nice of them? We gave her a barrel of molasses and a brand new wood stove. So generous.